Hi guys, Mr. Houston back with you again. Today we want to look at understanding text structures. When you think about structures, you think about building. And if you think about it, when people are writing, they are building. They're using words to build their essays or their paragraphs or their stories and what have you. In order for us to understand the text, we must understand how it was designed, how it was built. We must understand the text structures. What is a text structure? It's a building or framework. Text structure refers to how a piece of text is built. What is text structure? We know builders use different kinds of structures to build different things. A skyscraper, for example, is a different kind of structure from a house. We know that writers use different structures to build their ideas as well. Each text structure communicates ideas in different ways. Let's first look at chronological order, a type of text structure. Chronological order is often used to explain how things happen in order. Sequential order, it is sometimes called. Chronological order is also called sequence or time order, as I stated earlier. You will know when you're reading chronological order because you'll see words like first, next, later, then, and finally. Those are your keywords. That's a giveaway that you have chronological order. You often see chronological order in things like directions. For instance, have you ever made macaroni and cheese? It's simple. First, boil some water and make some macaroni. Then make your cheese sauce. After the cheese sauce is ready, mix it with the macaroni. Bake the entire thing in the oven. Finally, it's time to eat. That is written in chronological order. As you can see, the words like first and then, after, and finally. You see those time words there, those sequencing words. And let's look at these two paragraphs. Which paragraph is in chronological order? Remember to look for your keywords. Okay, the first paragraph was in chronological order. Can you find the clue words that show this order? Excuse me, let me take that back. The second paragraph, excuse me, is in chronological order. There you see your keywords through the ages. 1681, that's a date. Then you see later, after that, and then you see today. Let's think about some things. What is a structure? What does chronological order mean? What are some clue words that show chronological order? Let's look at another text structure. But what if an author doesn't want to show how something happened in sequence? So what do we do at this point? We would have to use another text structure. Suppose we wanted to explain how these two birds are similar and different. We're going to talk about their similarities and their differences. That means we're going to have to get away from chronological order. We're going to have to go to compare similarities and contrast differences. Let's look at this. The cardinal and the cedar waxwing are two common birds. Both have crests on their heads. Both are common at bird feeders, but the birds have some differences. The male cardinal is a bright red, while the waxwing is brown. The cedar waxwing often migrates from place to place. On the other hand, the cardinal stays in one place year after year. That is definitely compare and contrast, as we are getting the similarities and the differences. Excuse me. Compare and contrast clue words. When authors use this text structure of compare and contrast, they often use special clue words to show this text structure. Can you find the clue words in the paragraph? Let's look at them. Here they are. We've got words like both, which shows similarities. We've got but, which shows contrast. Then you got differences, also contrast. While the waxwing is brown, while shows you that that's something different. And then on the other hand, it's also contrasting. So those are our clue words there. A graphic organizer that can often be used to set up a compare and contrast text structure would be the famous Venn diagram, the two interlocking circles, where you would show your similarities on the left side, your differences on the left and the right, excuse me, and your similarities would be in the middle where the circles intersect or interlock. And here's a quick review before we leave. Can you explain the difference between chronological order and compare and contrast? How can clue words help you as a reader? And we are going to stop there today, and we will continue with text structure in the next video